All right, guys, new intro here for the Bear Pack. We hit our goal of 8,000 subs. Thank you guys very much. We're going to be giving away a jersey on our live show here soon. But, guys, we're looking at 9K subs now. We're getting to Thanksgiving time. We're getting to Christmas time. We would love to hit 10Ks by December 22nd, 23rd, somewhere around there, so we can give someone $1,000 for the Christmas gifts. That'd be a huge lift off someone's shoulders. So please get us a 10K. We love what we're doing. Thank you guys for the support. 12K subs after the 10K. We're going to send someone to a game. Probably not the Super Bowl. Don't get any ideas, guys. But we're gonna do our best to send you guys to two people to a couple games of your choice. That's probably not the Super Bowl. But guys, thank you again for all the support. Let's get into the video. All right, guys, let's get some NBA picks and props for Saturday, November 11th slate of games. Take a look at the leaderboard. Trey, start us off.
Yeah, at the moment I am 0 for 0. But yesterday I gave out the Houston Rockets on the money line versus the New Orleans Pelicans. The game has not tipped off yet. We are recording at 6:30. Getting the recording in before our live show. So if you guys watched our live show yesterday, thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching. Seth?
Yeah, have the 76ers minus 7.5. That game just started. When I looked, they were losing by 2, but it's first quarter still. So.
Yeah, and I've got the Oklahoma City Thunder -2 going up against the Kings, and I also have the over 224.5. That line did jump quite a bit. I think it's at 232 now, so hopefully people got it low. But that game has not started. It starts at 8 o'clock tonight. But hopefully we can sweep the board. Let's do it again tomorrow. Trey, start us off with our picks.
Yeah, I'm going to be attacking this Cleveland Cavaliers at Golden State Warriors game. I attacked this same game last week, but it was reversed. The Cavs were traveling to Cleveland, and I took the Warriors in that game, and they did not win, and they did not cover for me. And I did not learn my lesson because I'm going right back to the Warriors here. But I'm going to buy a half point, take them at -3.5 in this game. I expect the Warriors to show up in this home game for a couple of reasons, and I expect the Warriors to just take care of business because this game is at home at Golden State. And that's the first reason why I love this pick, because we all know the Warriors are absolutely awesome at home, and I expect that to continue here. And whenever we combine that with the fact that they have just gotten off of a massive road trip, this is the Warriors' first home game since November 1st. So over 10 days ago, they have not played at home. So I know that they've been itching to get in front of their home fans again and give them something to cheer about. And the second reason is the Warriors, they absolutely dominate the Cleveland Cavs. Before the Cavs won in their last matchup, the Warriors, they've just absolutely dominated against Cleveland, because the Warriors before that last game, they were 10-0 over their last 10 games against Cleveland and 9-1 ATS as well. I expect them to just go back to taking care of their normal business here against the Cleveland Cavs. I'm taking the Golden State Warriors -3.5. And it also does need to be said, the Warriors, they did lose their last game against the Nuggets. I just feel like there's no way that this Golden State team loses back-to-back games. So give me Golden State here -3.5 against the Cavs.
I like it, Troy. Seth?
Yeah, and I'm going to go to the Bucks Magic game. The line's not out yet, but I am going to take the Bucks on the spread. Even if it's double digits, I still like the Bucks on the spread here. This should be a good bounce back spot for the Bucks after taking a loss at the hands of the Pacers. Dame did sit out in this game, and I expect him to be back in the lineup for this game against the Magic. I said this the other day, the Magic are too streaky for me. They play good defense, but have shown some big-time inconsistencies in shooting the ball and being able to score. And the Bucks have been money against the Magic, as they have won 14 straight games against the Magic dating back to the 2019 season and have won by double digits in 11 of those 14 wins. The Bucks will be fine even after they started slow. They were dealing with some naggy injuries, and they were starting to gel before Dame sat out on the back-to-back. They should be fully healthy for this game, and with how the Bucks have dominated this matchup in the past, I'm going to take them here, as I don't trust the Magic at all.
Yes, I like that play as well. For my play today, I'm going to be looking at the Boston Celtics going up against the Toronto Raptors. I'm going to take the Celtics -8 to knock off the Raptors at home. Both these teams have been on 3-game road trips, and this is going to be the 4th game in a row for the Raptors. I think fatigue is just going to set in for them in this game. Going on the road here against the Boston Celtics is going to be their toughest test of the season, and the Celtics have dropped 2 straight games. They are also coming off a 3-game road trip themselves, and they're back home, which is going to help them win this game. The Boston Celtics are too good of a team to drop 3 straight, and I think they're going to get right in this spot against the Raptors. A couple of games ago, the Toronto Raptors played against the Philadelphia 76ers. They only scored 99 points in that game. I think it's going to be a similar score to that game. In this game, the Celtics have been playing really good defense. They're only giving up 114 points, the most points allowed over the last 5 games for them. At home here, the offense should be cooking, and I expect them to bounce back and have a really good performance on the defensive side of the ball. Give me the Celtics to bounce back after a 2-game skid and beat up on the Raptors -8 at home as my play. Guys, go with the player props. Trey, start us off.
Yeah, and I gave out James Harden the beard over 6.5 assists against the Mavericks. Last time he played against the Mavericks, both times last season with Luka and Kyrie, he hit double-digit assists. I expect nothing different in this game.
Seth?
Yeah, and I have Tobias Harris over points, rebounds. It came out at 22.5, which I really love. And in the first quarter, He's on his break now, but he already has 5 in the first quarter PR, so he's looking really good for that.
Yep, and I couldn't find Lou Dort over 1.5 threes on PrizePicks. Trey sent me the FanDuel one minus 205, I believe it was, for over 1.5, and then plus 148 for over 2.5. So I'm not giving out a minus 205 play. I went with the over 2.5 threes. So hopefully Lou Dort does cash in 3+ threes for us. But let's take a look at the plays for tomorrow. Trey, how do you start us off?
Yeah, I'm going to go right back to the well here. Give me Trae Young to go over 33.5 PAs versus the Miami Heat. I picked the same exact prop a couple days ago, and he smashed this number just on points alone. And he did have a much-needed day's rest yesterday for travel and for that high-usage game against the Magic in Mexico. But I do expect him to keep the momentum going here in this game versus the Heat. And I know a lot of people are going to be thinking, wow, he's going up against the Heat, though. They're really good at defense. They're going to smother Trae Young. But I think that that's going to give us this really good number at 33.5, because I expected it to be a lot higher after his big game against the Magic. But whenever you look into it, Trae Young, he actually plays really good against the Heat whenever he's at home in Atlanta. And thankfully, this is a home game for Trae Young. And Young, he has played the Miami Heat 7 times in his career at home. And in those games, he's averaging 26 points and 8.4 assists per game, which comes out to over this number with 34.4 PAs. And a lot of those games were early in his career whenever he was not as good as he is now. Whenever we just look at what he was doing here recently, he is smashing this number. Words cannot describe how much I expect Trae Young to absolutely sauce up Kyle Lowry on the perimeter in this game. It's just going to be barbecue chicken all game long. So give me Trae Young to go over 33.5 PAs versus the Heat.
I like it, Trey. Seth?
Yeah, and I'm going to stick with the Bucks here, and I'm going to take Damian Lillard over his points in this game. Dame's going to be coming into this game with some big-time rest. He sat out their last game, so I look for him to get into game-time mode early in this game. Another reason to take Dame in this spot is the fact that he has dominated the Magic in his career, averaging 25.6 points per game against them. And guys, that's not even what's most impressive. Over his last 6 meetings against the Magic, Damian Lillard is averaging 37.5 points per game against them, while scoring 30 or more in all 6 of those games and 40 or more in 3 of those 6 games. Something about playing the Magic has really sparked Dame in his career, and I look for him on extra rest to ball out in this game. I wouldn't be surprised if we see his first huge performance on the Bucks, especially with his history against the Magic. He could absolutely sniff 40 in this game. So give me Dame over points here against a team that he has dominated.
Yeah, Seth, I like that one as well. For my player prop today, I'm going to look at Kristaps Porzingis to go over his 1.5 3-point field goals made. I'm a little bit on the 3-point shot stretch here because it feels it's just a little bit too easy whenever you get it at 1.5, especially whenever the player is taking a lot of threes. This season, Kristaps Porzingis has been letting it fly from the outside for the Celtics. He shot 6+ threes in 4 of his last 7 games so far this season, and he's made at least 1 3 in all those games. The big man is shooting 41.2% from behind the arc, which is his highest percentage in his career. I know it's early, but he's still making a lot of his shots. I like Kristaps Porzingis here to make his over threes, mainly because of the shots he's been taking and the usage the Boston Celtics have been using him at. The Raptors in their last game, they just allowed 17 3-point field goals to be made. So the outside is very vulnerable on this road trip, especially on game 4 for them. I like Kristaps Porzingis here at home to cash in on at least 2 threes as my play. So that's where I'm going to go for that. Guys, let's take a look at the graphic. Seth, start us off.
Yeah, Bucks spread. Even if it's double digits, I like it. They have won the last 14 meetings against the Magic, so I just don't think the Magic have a shot in this game. Then I am going to take Damian Lillard on rest over his points in this game. He's also dominated the Magic in his career, so I think he's in for a big game.
Trey?
Yeah, I took the Warriors here minus 4.5 against the Cavs. I expect them to dominate here at home. It actually came out at minus 3.5, so I love that even more. I also took Trae Young over 33.5 PAs versus the Heat. Young, he's going to easily be able to get a 25-10 game for us here.
Yep, and I like the Boston Celtics back at home. Raptors on a 4-game road trip. I like Boston to take care of business minus 8. And then I'm going to take Kristaps Porzingis over his 1.5 threes made. Trey, let's go over to the teams. How have you start us off?
Yeah, my team's fighting hard. Nothing too crazy here. We're just slightly above average. No one here is 0-2, so that is half the battle. I have a lot of confidence. Everyone showed up today. Mark Reagan, I don't know. He commented. I wasn't pronouncing it correctly. I'm hoping I'm doing it now. Reagan. But regardless, thanks for being on my team.
Yep, let's go over to my team. I still need 3 people. We did have someone else comment, but Mitch Jr. didn't comment, so I'm going to flip for him. Eric Johnson is the new guy. Dennis Burns is always reliable. So if you see your name on my team, please comment a player prop so I can avoid these coin flips because I really hate doing it. But let's move on to Seth.
Yeah, and I need also a couple people if they want to play. If not, I'll just continue to flip the coin. I'm a little bit irritated at myself. Injury brought me to 0-1 on Tyler Hero, and then Paulo Banchero just I don't know what happened to Paulo Banchero in Mexico. It did not work. But other than that, I mean, hey, we're doing what we can.
Yeah. Let's get to the coin. You have not won, by the way, right? 0-2 as a team. Your team's looking all right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think Trey's going to win this week. All right, let's get to the coin. You want to start? I've got 3. You want to start, or do you want me to?
Whatever.
All right, I'm going to go tails, heads. Okay? Trey, you're on mute, so I don't think that counts.
That's not good.
I don't think that counts. You were on mute. I couldn't even hear the flip. All right, I'll take 1 and 2. Seth?
I'll take heads here.
Oof.
Oh, my
Heads.
goodness.
Oof.
Oh, my goodness.
The coin is taken apart, people, tonight.
1 and 5 on coin flip.
Why did it speed up all of a sudden when I was trying?
Yeah, I know. On the first flip, it went really slow, and then it sped up on the second flip. I think Trey's math.
I'm messing with some sliders over here.
Yeah, but all right, guys, that's going to do it for NBA Plays and Props for Saturday, November 11th slated games. If you guys enjoyed the content, please sure to drop a like in this video and subscribe to the channel below. We'll see you guys next video, and thanks for watching. Multiple questions this morning about how to become a member for the YouTube channel. Let's do that really quick tutorial. You're going to go to youtube.com. You're going to go to Bears Profit Plays. You're going to search it in. You're going to hit our thing. There's a join button right just to the right of subscribe. You're going to click that. There's 2 options. You have the Bear Pack for $4.99. That gives you access to YouTube member plays. And then you have the Bear Pack Gold for $7.99 a month. That gives you access to our member plays on YouTube. And it gives you a 1-month membership to our website, bearsprofitplays.com. So if you get the Bear Pack Gold, you save yourself $2 a month. A little bit cheaper if you want to do that. But that is the tutorial for anybody that needed it. We had multiple questions today through email about how to do it, and it wasn't working. But if you want to know, there it is right there. Trey,